So, ladies and gentlemen, taking a look at angles and degree measure. We're converting from degrees, minutes, and seconds here, and we want to just convert this all the way to degrees. So in order to do that, the first thing I'm going to deal with is the seconds part. And 20 seconds, if I divide that by 60, that will convert to minutes. All right? So I believe that is 1/3 or 0.3 repeating minutes. Okay? So now I've got 5.3 repeating minutes, and I want to convert that to degrees, and I'll do that by dividing by 60. And I'm going to do that on a calculator. Am I right?
It's going to be like 12. How do you do repeated?
And I got 0.08 repeating is what I end up getting, and that is now measured in degrees. So this altogether would be negative 14.08 repeating degrees. All right? All right.
Okay.
So it's unit conversion stuff is what we got going on here. Otros preguntas. How can I help you?
47.
47. Any questions before 47? That seems a little bit late, but let's see. If each angle is in standard position, determine coterminal angle. It's blah, blah, blah,
Was
blah.
47 one of the problems?
Yeah.
Oops. Whoops.
Whoops. Oh, well. Let's keep going here. So 47. So coterminal angles, we talked about the other day, are angles whose terminal sides land on the same position. And they all happen to be 360 degrees apart from one another, or 360 times n, where n is some integer. All right, so if I've got 940 degrees, so here's 47, 940 degrees, and I want to convert that to a coterminal angle, right? So it's equivalent position, right? That's between 0 and 360. All I'm going to do is continually subtract 360 until I land in the right spot. So 940 to minus 360, boop. I get 580. So 580 degrees is coterminal. But does that satisfy the condition of which I want? Let's subtract again. Bring it around town. 220. And that appears to be an angle between 0 and 360. So if I wanted to graph this in standard position, my initial side is in line with the positive x-axis. Wow, I'm really actually proud how perfectly I colored right over the white there. I mean, there's like maybe a couple pixels there, but seriously,
Zoom
people,
in, zoom in, zoom in.
I can see the white there.
No, zoom in. I need to see it.
Fine. This is worth investigating for the sake of the internet.
I think you might be wrong.
For some little guys.
You can see the influence of white pixels. They're lighter orange. It's like creamsicle going on here.
Not good enough.
Right there, there's white line.
Yeah, that's
That's just satisfying.
That's definitely.
I'm still pretty impressed with my ability to color over a line. Right? I'm just saying. But anyways, let's keep going here. Oh no! What did I do? Oh no! That's the worst. Anyways, so 220 degrees. Just so we know, what angle is this right up here?
90.
90. This one is 180. This one is 270. So 220 degrees is 50 degrees less than this, or 40 degrees more than 180, right? So it's not 45, right? 45 would be kind of like the perfect diagonal down that. It's a little bit less than that. And this is 220 degrees right there. And which quadrant is that in?
Work. Why are you doing that?
Well, they wanted to state which quadrant the terminal side lands in.
Third.
You didn't necessarily have to graph it to do that, but which quadrant this is?
Third.
Trace, right?
Thrice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I like Roman numerals, how when it's like close to another big number, it'll just be like one less than that when it's to the left. Anybody? No? You guys fans of that? I think that's kind of cool.
And then when you subtract 360 and then 360.
Because I was finding coterminal angles. Here, let me show you the initial angle.
That's only
The
one
original
It's pretty
940
much-
would have been this.
Twice before it stops there.
For
Wow.
January.
Oh, January. What was it?
That one was many times.
So
Here's 940 degrees. It went around, it passed this part twice, and then it went the 220. So there's 940. And then if I wanted another one,
It was hard.
580 would have been,
would it be 180? The terminal one?
this is 580. What do you mean 180 for the coterminal?
Because I don't know. I mean, the next nearest angle.
Ladies
from
and
the,
gentlemen,
the nearest angle from the line is 180, right?
Well, if I wanted an opposite angle, it would be 180 degrees away from it. But that would not be a coterminal.
So you have to subtract as many times as it goes through.
Yeah, until I landed with a number between 0 and 360. Technically, I could subtract 360 from that again, and I would get negative 140, which is also coterminal, right? There's negative 140. And I could subtract 360 from that and spin around clockwise until I land on it.
Spin around. So and what happens if you turn once and then like go around once and then end up in 270? You subtract 360 and then 270.
No, I subtracted 360 twice to get 220.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm asking you another question. Like,
what's your other
if
question?
If you go around twice
Yep.
and you end up in like a little bit farther than 720, so you have to subtract first 360 and then 720. No, 270.
Okay, a little bit past, you're saying like here?
Over, will you have to subtract first 360 and then 270, or what's the deal?
No, well, if I wanted to know this angle, but I usually don't, I'm interested in from the positive x-axis side, unless I was asking about reference angles, which was the follow-up question I was going to ask. If my actual angle theta is 220, what is the reference angle of a 220 degree angle? 40, right? And I would do that by doing 220 minus the 180, right? Because reference angles are the acute angle between the terminal side and the x-axis, right? So that's what that would be. So how about maybe one other question? What do we got? What do we got? Did we have any reference angle problems?
55.
So find the measure of the reference angle for each. So yeah, for 55, yeah, we'll do 55.
That's the time it is. 11:55.
What do you know? The time is something that a time traveler would know.
That's me. I hope so.
Yep.
What
Reading
year
through
are
your
you
body
on?
parts,
Not yet. Not
You
yet.
know?
Come on. This is live. This is live.
Xbox Live?
No, sadly. So negative 420. If I want to find a coterminal, I'm going to find a coterminal angle with that's between 0 and 360 first. So I'm going to add 360.
360.
So negative 420 plus 360 is negative 60. And then I'm going to add another 360 to that. And I'll get positive 300. All right, so just so I know where I am, which quadrant do you think that's in?
Bottom right.
First.
Bottom right?
4.
It's quadrant 4. And I believe it's like here. So here's 300 degrees, right? And now I want to find out the reference angle. The reference angle is going to be right here. How could I find that? So,
360 minus
right? So in quadrant 4, you would do 360 minus your angle, and you'd get 60 degrees. Yeah. So my angle's not quite in the right spot. Oh well. Not to scale, my friends. Not to scale. So, are we good for the homework? Coterminal, reference. We're awesome. We're good. All right. Bye.